Hello, world. Thank you for coming back to my channel, The Life of Poon. And today, what I want to discuss is don't accept half the package. Who does that? We all do. In my journey of life, I felt like a lot of times I only accepted half the package and I only allowed half of the package to come in because sometimes I would doubt myself and count myself out and act as though I'm not that bitch. Okay, we all get into that mood where we feel as though we not that bitch in good terms. Not a female dog, but in good terms. Because we are all the shit in good terms. Okay? I'm going to stop my urban language for a second so we can get professional. So it's one of those things where I accepted half the package when it came to a lot of my love lives, a lot of certain qualities in people, certain qualities in myself, where it's like I continue to go down the same path to get the same results. And that was the illusion I was living in for so long. And I'm not going to say that I'm completely out of it and completely just like free because I am free now. But it's still work to be done. You see, don't let me start preaching. So it's one of those things where we accept half of the package because we feel less than ourselves. We know certain things that we want with our life, but we accept half of the package because we feel like that's it with our lives. When it's like, no, it's a grand majority of blessings out here where we can really grasp each and every part of our goals that we want and everything that we want. And yes, things won't be perfect all the time. Things won't be perfect. So I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is don't accept half of the package. If you got a job and they disrespecting you, I'm not saying quit, but baby, look for another job. If you got a boyfriend that says that he is so romantic, but he hasn't took you out on a date since y'all first started dating, then baby, it's time to get a new boo because it's fit plenty fish in the sea because I like salmon. No tilapia for me. Okay? And it's just one of those things where, bitch, don't accept half of the package. Don't be letting people just do whatever they want to do to you. Don't be letting people talk to you the way that they want to talk to you. Respect yourself. You get every inch in your body. You conjure up that confidence. You walk with your head held high and keep it moving. And it's one of those things where I accepted half of the package continuously. Continuously, even when it came to all my relationships. All my relationships. I accepted half of the package when I allowed people to come into my life and suck the energy out of me, the good positive energy out of me because they were energy vampires. They were feeling low and all I wanted to do was people please and they knew that and they took advantage of that. So I accepted half of the package in that friendship because they was not reciprocating that. When I felt low and I wanted to call them up, call these bitches up, oh, don't flat me now. When I wanted to call the girls up and tell them certain issues that I was having, they was nowhere to be found. And when I found them and expressed myself, they was quiet. All I heard was crickets. And it's one of those things where I accepted half of the package because if I'm going to give it to you, then I want it in return. Not saying that I'm going to look for it in return, but it got to give and take it to our friendship, baby. It can't be just me just giving and giving and giving. What is that going to give to me? Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? If I'm wrong, I'll learn eventually. And I accepted half of the package when it came to certain love lives. I'm not saying all of them, but certain ones where I gave and I gave, thinking that it would change, thinking that if I continue to show unconditional love by being slapped across my face, that it was going to change. But did it? No, it had to teach me a lesson that sometimes you cannot accept everything. You can't just accept everything. You can't. That's like people going out to that wants to become famous. So they try any and everything to become famous, and what happens? Sometimes they just don't get it because they're not direct with what they really want, because they accept anything that comes their way. And that's one of the things that you really have to learn, is that you cannot accept half of the package, especially if it's not contributing to your happiness. We are all here on this earth not to work ourselves to the bone, but to enjoy life and to love. And I may sound crazy, because if I would have said this 2 years ago when I was working myself to the bone, working towards success, I would have drove myself crazy, which I did. And driving me crazy had me come to this topic of conversation right here, right now. And I love you guys. Don't accept half of the package. If it's not giving you all what you want, and if it's not giving you a good 80, 90, even 75% of what you want, baby, it's time to go. Hit the dough, okay? I love you. Don't you love me? Oh, yes. Oh, you feel the ooze? I feel the ooze. I'm free, bitch. Don't flag me. Thank you for coming to my channel, The Life of Poon. Make sure you check out my other videos, or follow me on IG. Look at my description, because I will be putting the description in this video. And if you watched all the way to the end, good for you, because you needed to hear this. And I love you. Stay confident. And overall, get what you want. It's time to get what you want. Get your goals. You write it down. Write it down. Get time to get to your goals, because you can do it. Don't accept half of the package if it's not contributing to your happiness. And that's all today, folks. Make sure you check out my other videos. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you.